Hey, this is Editing Jaden Lamb. Just want to remind you, remember the zero tolerance cyberbullying policy. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new, digital Jaden Lamb's traffic signal documentary video. Since we're going to be going to the same location that was on the thumbnail as the previous documentary, Old San Carlos Boulevard and 5th Street. Now, this intersection was a pretty cool crosswalk where people can walk anywhere, like from either here to here, here to here, or right across the street, like going diagonal this way, or diagonal that way, or this way, or that way. But, hey, we're just going to be reviewing this signal. Yep, as you see, Estero Boulevard and 5th Street. Oh my gosh. I mean, the back plate looks intact on the signal. Same with the lenses. This one with all the tunnel visors intact. That one's cockeyed. I don't understand why that one's not fixed yet. This one right here, the doghouse signal, it's the only one with the no tunnel visor. But so far, this one right here is the only 3-section head with no tunnel visors. All 3 of them gone. And this is the only one that is kind of cockeyed. And I can already see the blank out signal or blackout signal. It says no turn on red. As you can kind of see it in the box right here. If you squint at it, you can see it. No turn on red. If you can squint. If you squint. Now, there's still stop signs at this traffic light, as you see. Old San Carlos Boulevard. Now, this one, not too much damage. But so far, this traffic signal right here is only missing 2 tunnel visors. And it probably needs a new backplate. And look, as you can see here, same thing. No turn on red. So it's basically the same thing. Now we got a close-up shot of this signal right here. Seems like the backplate of this doghouse signal is a little dinged up a little bit. But yeah, this signal head with no tunnel visors, that's still intact with the lenses, everything else, and this one's still cockeyed, and I don't understand why they haven't been getting that fixed. Now, as you can see, there is already, 1, 2, and since that truck is in the way, let me back up, and 3 stop signs controlling this intersection. Oh, shit, that's why. Yeah, the pedestrian signals are gone. This one's gone right here. What about the other one over there? Wait, what about over here? It's my curious theory. I don't know. Oh, yeah, look. That pedestrian signal head's been ripped off. God damn. If we get a closer look, you'll see it. It's completely sheared off. Now, I don't know where the other pedestrian signal base is. I know there's one right here. Is there one right here? Oh, there used to be. And now we got a good view of this light right here. So this one's cockeyed. Oh wait, I just noticed that. This back plate right here is slightly damaged. But this one seems to be intact. The back plate on this one still seems bent a little bit. All it is missing for this doghouse signal is a red tunnel visor. This 3-section head. All tunnel visors. That one needs to be straightened out and fixed. But now if we go over here, now you can clearly see it more. I'll underline it. No turn on red. Now that I actually just noticed, since even though Street View was like all the way over here where this little Ram pickup truck is with the cone. But good thing I found that out. And yep, I was right about this one too. No turn on red. But man, it's sad to see this traffic signal destroyed. So without further ado, let's go further east and go to the fire station signal. I almost lost it for a second, but here it is. So here is the emergency signal. As you can see, there's two signs clearly saying it. Now, this signal head, I can see the backplate is touching the mast arm right here. But it is kind of damaged a little bit. Oh my god, yeah, thanks, Google. Now, this signal head, it's still cockeyed, but you can kind of see, even though it's pointed up, you can see this part right here. The back plate is still touching the mast arm. Now, as you see, for sale. And yeah, like I said in the previous documentary, yeah, this fire station has been boarded up, so the fire department's not going to come back here and work. But there is a camera, though. But as you can see, Bay 1, Bay 2, Bay 3, and Bay 4. Now, if we look over here, the 3-section green, yellow, and red signal heads, these seem perfectly intact. I mean, there's no damage, from what I zoom, because it's not even damaged, if we can confirm that. Yeah, it's not even damaged. So, yeah, these two signal heads, the green, yellow, and red ones, they seem perfectly fine. Same with the signs, too, on the emergency signal. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, we're going to go over here. Right where this line is. No. Okay, well, that counts. Here we have the same emergency signal sign. And I know, I mean, to be honest, I'm like, why do they have the flashing yellow light on the bottom? They should be flashing it on the middle. Now, I just realized that's part of the fire station emergency signal setup. So I completely recognize that, and I'm like, I see why. So I put 2 and 2 together. So, yeah, it seemed like this back plate right here, right where the red light housing is, it's kind of damaged a little bit. Same with this part right here. If we go further, we'll confirm if it's damaged. Yep, it is damaged. You can kind of see the part of the traffic signal sticking out. And you can also see the back plate's also bent on this one. Now, I want to remind everyone, hey, the zero-tolerance cyberbullying policy is still active. Now, as you can see on this 3-section head, all the tunnel visors seem intact on this one. Or on these two, actually. But, of course, they're touching the mast arm signal. Or mast arm, whatever it is. But, yeah, if we come over here to where the, stop line is, this is why the fire department's not going to be here. Because, look, there used to be stairs here, and it ripped it off towards, leading to this door right here. So, resulting in this emergency signal completely out of commission. Now, it did seem like the traffic signal controller cabinet was right here, Because look, you can clearly see the foundation still on it. So, I don't know if they're going to fix this traffic signal or what, but I have honestly no clue. And we're going to be going to my favorite traffic light that's been taken down, unfortunately, but this is a street view before the Margaritaville got in place and before that new traffic light down there was installed. Get out of here. Where's the... That's right above it. Okay, let me back up real quick. Now, the one thing I like about these old signals at Fort Myers Beach is, look at this. They have the diagonal arrows going, pointing to diagonal up right. That's what I like about these signal lights right here on Fort Myers Beach. Now, if we come over here, however, come on. I know you can do it. Of course, this is my favorite part of Fort Myers Beach. And, well, most of Southwest Florida, because we have this now. For every traffic light, like in the Cape and Fort Myers. And all that. So, this is one of my favorite traffic lights whatsoever, is the green up arrow. Because usually I've seen the standalone... I'll draw it out for you guys. It's like this with a green arrow. Just a standard green arrow continuous beacon. Just like this. But like you see here, it's the same thing. Green up arrow, yellow, red. But since they took this and this diagonal upright arrow traffic light down, I'm sad to see it go. Now, wait, is there a signal cabinet here? Yeah, there is. Hanging up on there. And there's the old pedestrian signals, the signs and the buttons. And there's one right here. Man, I'm very sad to see this go. Oh, wait a minute. There's this street view when this light was still working. Oh, wait a minute. That was there. Wait. What if we go back over there and see that pedestrian signal is still there? So I know for a fact there's like 1, 2... Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, or possibly 4 of those pedestrian signals. I didn't even realize that. So we'll go back over there. And here's the old wire span signal that has the standard 3-section head. But, yeah, hey, hate to see this go. Very sad to see it gone. So, alright, let's get over there and confirm. Yeah, there's one right here. There was one somewhere around here where that porta potty is. There's one right here. Yeah, and look, there's one right here where this sandbag weight is. So generally, I think 2 of the bases for the pedestrian signals got knocked down. With the base, the pole, sign button, and the pedestrian signal head on this side where the porta potty is, and it knocked down the one with the pole right here with the sign, the button, and the head. And now it just has left this standalone pedestrian signal with the base, the pole, and the sign and the button. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Let's go back here and see if this was right. I was right. Yes, I was correct on this one. So look, there was a pedestrian signal here back in 2022. This is like right before Hurricane Ian. There's the traffic signal control cabinet, and let's see if that is still there. No, they got rid of the signal cabinet. So, yeah, this pedestrian signal was here before Hurricane Ian, and it's now destroyed. Now, this is here, but with no signal heads. And then, of course, now this one with no signal cabinet. Wait, yeah, there's more of it. So, in general, there was this one with nothing. And also this signal with nothing. And it just left... Oh my god. I'm assuming this signal right here, but with nothing at all, except the base. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just found that out. Let's go in this intersection, see if it was still running at the time. Okay, never mind. There was no traffic light when it was here. Okay, let me try this. Gotcha. Yeah, so look. Oh, wait a second. Maybe that's what's missing. Yeah, look, there's a signal head that's missing. So if we go back here, there was a signal head right here. And if we go back to the present, look, this one's gone. But, oh my god. I didn't... Okay, so in total, I'm going to mark which ones are here or not with red. So the signal cabinet's gone. The pedestrian signal heads are gone on this one. The entire signal head is gone. This one's especially gone because it's not there. Surprisingly, no, hold on. The base is still here. But in general, but this is gone. Ah, damn it. This is gone. And this is gone. Same with this. So, oh, and also same with this one too. That one's gone too. So in general, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 traffic signals, or no, 7, 8 traffic signals on this light that was gone. No way! I can't believe I just figured that out. Actually, you know what? Let's actually go to the fire station signal. I have a feeling it's probably going to say a different thing. Okay, so let's go to the dates. Let's go to before Hurricane Ian. Yeah, look, see, the red light was illuminated on Street View. And look, there was a building right here for the fire department. Fire Station 31. And look, you can see the bays were still here. And look, there's the battalion chief, the ambulance, another battalion chief. Now, if we go over here, yeah, look, the signals are still here. But if we go on the yeah, and I was right about the signal cabinet too, because look, that was not there. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so let's go over here. Yeah, here's what used to be, was supposed to be the fire station 31. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I didn't notice this. So apparently back in 2015, this signal was a wire span signal. And then further on, I'd say, let's go to 29. Nope. Okay, so in 2019, these signals were replaced with mast arms. And then in 2022, that's before when Hurricane Ian hit. And that's when the whole signal was in operation. So let me do some calculating. Okay, so we'll do this together, guys. So in 2016, they turned off these... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so in 2015, they had the wire span signals up and running. 2016 was still up until November 2016. Signal was turned off. And then within 2018, the wire span signals were removed. In May 2019, the mast arm signals with the new signal heads were here. And in January 2022, further on July 2022, the signals were in operation. And after Hurricane Ian in 2024, in the year 2024, the signals were destroyed. So that in total is like... So let's go on my calendar real quick. Hang on, guys. Let's go... let's go with 2022. Okay, so... Okay, so in January 2022, the signal heads were up and running, or being installed. Now, in July, if we go to July, they were still running. But I think after September or August, that's when the signals stopped working. But that could be the same for Old San Carlos Boulevard and Fish Street. That makes a lot more sense. So, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Man, I just cannot believe I found out how many years this took all of these traffic lights to be very severely damaged from the hurricane. But yeah, as you can see, this signal was missing. So if we go back to the current date and go over here, it's missing. Back to 2022, it's here. And currently, in the present, it's still gone. So that means... Yeah, I think the county has a lot of money to get the light up and running. Like the new pedestrian signals, a missing signal head, getting all the tunnel visors lined up, the signal heads lined up. But that makes a lot more sense now. With that fire station emergency signal, and then... Well, basically this. That makes a lot more sense now. So, before Hurricane Ian, somewhere a few years ago, the signal was still... Well, this signal that you guys are seeing is not here. But after Hurricane Ian, this signal got destroyed. Same with the one at the fire station. So that took about like a couple years to have these lights destroyed. Man, I completely figure that out. Alright, guys, well, gotta get to work. Hope you guys liked today's episode of Jaden Lamb's Traffic Signal documentary. And remember, if you like what you see here, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications bell. Let me know what you want me to see do or play next time. And remember, may Robert James Purcell loving you, supporting me as well. And remember, may my car Buck loving you, supporting me as well. And they're always watching you. Alright, guys, we'll see you guys in the next documentary. Peace! Now let's hear from a word of the people who appreciated the Traffic Signal documentary. Let's take it away.
Hey everyone! On Jaden Lamb's YouTube channel, I watched one of Jaden Lamb's Traffic Signal documentaries, and I must say I'm really impressed. I highly suggest you go check it out. You'll learn something.
Hey, it's Editing Jaden Lamb again. Just want to give you guys a heads up. There will be probably no sponsors on this digital Traffic Signal documentary if I am working on a work day. So sorry about that. So sorry for any inconvenience. See you guys.